What's going on, kitsunes? Today I'm reacting to a video from Speeed on the best male hobbies according to women.
This video is sponsored by Simply Safe. There is no safe like Simply Safe. Can your hobbies make you more hot? Can they make you less hot? Recently, an organization called Date Psychology surveyed 840 men and women, asking them a series of questions to find out what the most and least attractive male hobbies are. And today, we're going to go through it. We're going to look at the least attractive hobbies. We're going to look at the most attractive hobbies. And let me warn you now, guys, some of these hobbies on this list are going to upset you. And some of these hobbies on this list are our hobbies. Number 10, least attractive hobby that a man can have according to women is makeup. I mean, yeah. Okay, what's number 9? Crypto. Ooh. Dude, I am all about blockchain. Like the idea behind it, I'm into it, dude. Decentralized stuff. Keep people from taking crap away from you. I'm all about it. But it's not my hobby. It's like one of those things where if it's your job and it's a good job, then that's one thing. But if you are like a sous chef and then you're like, oh, I'm into crypto as my hobby, it's kind of like, all right, I can see how that's unattractive. Crypto.
I like that he compared the difference between those two. However, I have recently watched and heard how these stupidly famous influencers scam their audiences with crypto.
Crypto. Fine. Self-identifying as a crypto guy, not very attractive. Again, not up to me. This is what the girl said. Number 8. Cigars. Cigars as a hobby. I get it. If you're just like smoking Black and Mild constantly, like hanging out the side of your window, 100% that's super weird. This is an easy thing to not look cool while doing. Are you guys familiar with the
Just smoking in general, it shouldn't be a hobby. It's considered bad for your health. But in some cases, they could have some benefits. But in most cases, it can lead to addiction.
The Italian term sprezzatura? It's the
Sprezzatura. Okay, that's a new term.
ease at which you do things. So you can have an outfit, and if you look like you're not comfortable in it, then you don't look cool, but you can take that same outfit and put it in a guy who's like chilling in it, and he's got sprezzatura. It's like chillness, and you look natural doing it. If you look natural, smoke a guy who's you do things.
Sorry.
So you can have an outfit, and if you look like you're not comfortable in it, then you don't look cool, but you can take that same outfit, and it's the ease at which you do things. So you can have an outfit, and if you look like you're not comfortable in it, then you don't look cool, but you can take that same outfit.
Yeah, this was me. Back in my high school, I would used to wear the same hoodie and the same jogger pants. I don't know. For some reason, I just wake up and would change to the same outfit I would wear. And now that I think about it, I think that most people thought that why was I wearing the same clothes all the time?
And put it in a guy who's like chilling in it, and he's got sprezzatura.
But yeah, those clothes, I don't know, are those dress shoes or boots? It doesn't go well with the jeans.
It's like chillness, and you look natural doing it. If you look natural smoking a stove, then you're Arnold Schwarzenegger. You look cool, and I don't care who tells me different. The governor looks cool while smoking a stogie.
I smoke my stogie anywhere I want because I'm a stud.
But as a hobby, like your whole hobby is cigars, that's accurate. Don't smoke anything. Life's hard enough. All right.
Yeah, life is hard enough.
Number 7. Clubbing.
Ooh, clubbing. Okay.
Clubbing ain't a hobby, dude. Clubbing is a lifestyle, dude. I don't necessarily know if like going to a club and dancing is a very unattractive thing. Girls love dancing, and girls love a guy who will go dancing with them. But again, I think these people are imagining that first date. You're sitting across from each other at a restaurant. You're getting to know each other. And it's like, so what are you into? If off the bat some dude is like, I like clubbing, I picture Jersey Shore type guy, you know? A guy who's like, maybe doesn't have their priorities straight. I like clubbing.
I get from where he's coming from, and it depends on the person.
But that's not to say that going to clubs and dancing, like if this were dancing, I think it would be much more attractive.
I will go to bars when hanging out with my friends and sometimes drink a few, but I won't go to a club.
Attractive. So what do you like to do? I like dancing. That's something to think about.
Yeah, I like dancing too.
That's a great idea. I'm with that.
So what do you like to do? I like clubbing.
Yeah, no.
Ooh. It doesn't have the same ring to it, you know what I mean? Number 6. Marijuana.
My friends used to smoke a lot of Mary J's, and it got worse when they transitioned into vape pens. I'm glad that after high school, I don't see them smoking as much as they used to.
As a hobby, marijuana is my hobby. What are you into? Marijuana. It could potentially enhance your hobbies. Going to a movie, smoking a J, cooking after smoking a J. You know, like it used to be kind of like an outlaw thing and allowed you to be sort of a rebellious person. But now that it's legal, it's just like drinking. It's like being into drinking. And so like if you were like, hey, what's your hobby? Oh, I like drinking. It's like,
Yeah, no. Drinking as a hobby? That means you don't have priorities and responsibilities. Drinking alcohol beverages is okay, but in moderation. There were moments where I saw one of my friends having too many alcoholic drinks to the point that they rushed into the bathroom and puked. When I drank for the first time, it was my friend's birthday, and I drove to his house. I remember having 2 beers, and I felt my face getting hot when one of my friends told me that my face was red. It was embarrassing, but it was okay. I also felt hungry. I was glad I bought Costco pizza. I ate a lot of pizzas that day. But recently, I was hanging out with my friends and drinking a few. I noticed that I was more talkative and confident, and I told my friends we should go to karaoke. I was surprised because a month later, one of my friends invited me to hang out and go to karaoke. I've never been to a karaoke, but my friends and I had fun that day.
like, yo, okay, this will be our last date. Again.
No, he's correct on that part.
To each their own, but as a hobby, just my opinion, and 840 women. The number 5 least attractive hobby that a man can have according to women is Funko.
Wait, Funko? Wait, hold on. I'll let him explain.
First brand name on the list. Collecting little things with
Oh, those things. I always see those things on Target.
big heads is the number 5 least attractive thing that a man can do
Holy shit.
as a hobby, according to women.
That's a large collection of Funko characters.
I'm surprised that it's above marijuana. I'm surprised it's above cigars. I'm surprised it's above makeup.
Yeah, I know. That's so weird.
I wonder if this one is associated with the other things that it suggests that you like. Funko suggests, I like entertainment stuff so much that I have created an entirely new hobby just to show people who come to my house how much I like that stuff. And while I'm not one to judge, I could see how a woman walking into your house and seeing your wall of Walter White dolls.
Yeah, right. I was thinking about that too. Okay. Those who watch the Super Sentai and Kamen Rider series know what I'm talking about. You guys have a collection of morphers and driver belts. Do you guys have a room for them? Having a collection of toys is okay. I still have a massive box of Lego bricks and built something out of it. Oh, okay. I know you people like to watch anime, and I know you have a collection of anime merch, posters, stickers, and figurines. I'm cool with it. But the thing is, you guys have to spend less money on those things. Sure, you save up money from your job to buy anime stuff, but as it progresses, some people will be struggling financially. Now, moving forward to the part where you invite your boy or girlfriend to your house and show your collection of toys. There are a keeper if they are okay with it or cool with it. However, if they find it weird, they are the unusual ones who watch non-anime series.
Might be like, I don't know if I want this guy to be the dad of my kids. Dude, but like anything in moderation is totally reasonable. I have
Right? Yeah.
little toys hidden all over my house. So there's like Hot Wheels here. There's a tiny little Paul Walker above a door frame watching over us,
Oh, dude, that's creative.
blessing us. There's a Takume Fujiwara hidden somewhere. If you ever come
I'm taking everything.
Wow, that surprised me.
Don't let this happen to you. I'm excited to announce a special discount from our safest sponsor, Simply Safe Home Security. For a limited time, we've partnered with Simply Safe to bring you an exclusive 60% discount on a new home security system. The
60% discount. Well, it depends on the price.
problem with old school systems is that they only trigger after someone breaks in, giving them time to grab valuables and get up to no
Wait, he's stealing a toy car.
good. But with Simply Safe Active Guard outdoor protection, crime can be stopped before it happens. Monitoring agents react in real time to suspicious individuals approaching your home. They can see and speak to them, trigger alarms and spotlights, or even call the police all before the break-in happens.
Hey, get the hell out of there!
And Simply Safe's AI tech can identify familiar faces, so no annoying false alarms. ActiveGuard integrates with the full home security system, including smart locks, sensors, and cameras.
Okay, I have a question about home security cameras and doorbell cameras. Do these cameras require Wi-Fi to work?
We're talking 2 walls of protection now, baby. You can arm and disarm the system, view camera feeds, and completely control your system from the app anytime, anywhere. Simply Safe doesn't require any long-term contracts, and monitoring plans are affordable, starting at around $1 a day with no hidden fees. You can install it yourself, or you can get it professionally installed. It was ranked in the best home security systems of 2024 by US News and World Report and recognized for top customer service by Newsweek and USA Today. And Speeed washers can get an exclusive discount on a new system. Save 60% on your Simply Safe security systems when you sign up for a select professional monitoring plan and get your first month free. Visit simplysafe.com/speed to customize yours. There is no safe like Simply Safe. Number 4. Arguing online.
Yeah, I do agree on this. Today, you see social medias like Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I think Twitter is the worst, but they have community notes, which is a good thing, and Reddit. But arguing online as a hobby, that person has communication problems. It's not just communication problems, but I think it's also a mental related thing.
Again, dude. What are you into? I like fighting online. About what? Anything.
Hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no.
This is a big thing now. The debate thing.
Tell him to debate me. Tell him to debate me. You would never debate me.
That is the nerdiest thing I've ever heard.
So cringe.
And I did speech and debate in high school. It could be argued that this is a synonym for Reddit. Again, I like Reddit. I think Reddit is one of the best platforms on the internet. One of the few bastions of what I think the internet should kind of look like is Reddit. But my hobby is not arguing with other people on Reddit. I'm not damning the things. It's if it's your hobby. I will admit that I did argue with a few people when we uploaded our first few videos. Argued with a couple guys. I don't know if I argued with them. I just got them. You know? That's how guys who argue online probably think too. It's like, I'm not arguing, I'm getting them. That's what a lawyer does. I like arguing in person. That's not a hobby though. That's a job. He's getting paid for it, so it makes it better. Yeah, that...
Funny, but he has a point.
Seems like a number 4. Makes me really excited for 1 through 3. All right, number 3. Poor. Being poor? Oh, but Jesse...
Oh, okay. It took me some time to think about it. Okay.
didn't want to write it. We might get demonetized if we write poor. Should I say corn? That's what they do on TikTok. All right, corn. Dude, if that's your hobby, get help.
Right? The majority of men, women, and teenagers, yes, teenagers who watch corn will be addicted in the long run. Like a drug, the more you consume it, the worse it progresses. There are many YouTube videos about how people got through their corn addiction, why corn is harmful to our brains, and how it has side effects like relationships, communication, and ED problems. Just look at this picture. For people who are going through this, it's hard to commit yourself to stop watching it. And most people must know the difference between lust and love.
And if that is your hobby and just like right out of the gate, you're like, this is what I'm about, kudos to you for bravery. Much better to just come out with it and admit stuff and be about it than to bury it. This one's real tricky, dude. This one's real tricky. It's your hobby. You know? I'm not a guy who's like, dude, don't goon.
Yeah, some people will ask, do you watch corn? Some will be honest about it, and some think it's best not to answer and keep it to themselves. Yeah, this is tricky and embarrassing. If you are alone with someone and they ask that question, it's up to you to answer. But if someone asks you and you are in a large group of people, I don't think that's a good idea. Most people know about this, but for those who did not know, there was a guy at a library who sneaked behind a woman while her back was turned and came close between her legs. As she turns around, she sees him and asks, "What are you doing?" And the guy was like, "I'm just tying my shoe." Yeah, nice try, creepo.
Dude, I'm too old for that. All right, dude. As a hobby, I think in general, if that's your hobby, I don't know if that's healthy. Number 3.
Yeah, because when you're in your 20s or 30s, and let's just use your imagination and say if you have a girlfriend or you have a wife with kids and you still consume corn while having a girlfriend or a wife with your kids. Seriously?
Least attractive hobby a guy can have is any sort of. Number 2, gambling.
Oh yeah, gambling. Yes. Most people will agree on this.
No surprise here. This is one of the ones that I saw when we first found this list, and I asked Riley if it was accurate, and she was like, "Well, it depends if you win." I'm just trying to put myself in the head of the people who took the survey, and I think, oh yeah, that would be unattractive for a guy to just be like, "Oh, babe, let me hold $4,000. Let me hold another 4K, babe. Like, let me hold another 4K, babe." I could totally.
Okay, yeah. I watched a video on Monk's YouTube channel in which he talked about Togi, the guy who had gone insane and almost died. This guy promotes steroids and gambling to his audience. I mean, who is giving this guy money to gamble? Most people must know the extreme risk of gambling and losing all that money. These people are crazy and delusional. I remember watching a video where a different guy lost all his money playing plinko balls, crashed out, and smashed his room wall. Wow, you tell me, I would rather waste my parents' savings to gamble online than do reaction videos? Yeah, I would have passed away a long time ago. Jesus, dude. Ugh.
Totally see as a potential partner, if you're looking to have a life with someone, to build an empire together, I could totally see how gambling is a hobby that puts that at risk. Like, it's going to take a lot of Funkos to lose the house, you know what I mean? Like, gambling, you could do it in a hand. You could put it all on black and be like, yeah, well, hey, remember how we've been working towards a future? Yeah, we're not doing that no more. But if you let me hold 4K, I think I can get it back. And then some. Not surprising. All right. We are now at the number 1 least attractive hobby that a man can have according to women. I really don't have any idea what it is. Heroin?
Me neither.
Get a little sip of coffee. I hope it's not caffeine. The number 1 least attractive hobby that a man can have according to women is manosphere.
Wait, I'll let him talk.
Is that like guys on the internet?
Stop standing like a nerd.
Oh, these motherfuckers. And this guy here, he's so insecure.
Don't be a balanced broke.
Six-pack abs.
When you live life chasing your balance.
Yeah, most of these men are insecure.
Sure. So you're gonna have a hard time replacing me.
I mean, what do I have to say about this? 9.
It's cringe because these men give not so good advice on how to level up and get the girl of your dreams. Just be yourself and keep improving. If girls find you weird because of how you look, talk, and dress, ignore them and move on to the next. Most men have to learn this the hard way, and it's one of the reasons why we stop chasing girls. And no, don't get any wrong ideas. I'm not a misogynist, but these girls have. Okay, I'm going to use what Andrew Tate said, TikTok brain. Sure, some of these people brought up some good advice and points, but most of the time, they don't.
98% of our audience is male, and a lot of them are young men. And I do acknowledge that there are specific challenges and hardships that young men have to deal with, and I don't know if they are currently given the amount of attention that I think they should. But like, I think that like this just preys on that fact and is sort of a perverse, nerdy way of handling that stuff.
Yeah, and I'm going to use this term, the manosphere in general. I think it's one of the reasons why there will be men who watch this type of content and will become a misogynist.
So I don't know. One of the reasons we started this channel, and more I want to like have those conversations with you guys and help you navigate some of those things in ways that like I either did or didn't have people to help me navigate those things when I was younger. So yeah. Luckily they are attracted to some stuff though, huh guys? We are here, guys. There is hope. I'm not just telling you what's wrong with you. I'm giving you some stuff that might attract the opposite sex. All right. Number 5, most attractive hobby a man can have, according to women, is woodworking. Dude, this is like...
Woodworking? I suppose if a woman is attractive to a man who does woodworking, that's fine.
Again, everyone was given a list and they had to be like, okay, yeah, that would be attractive if someone did that. Like,
there's nothing wrong with woodworking.
Like, of course, like working with wood, a super attractive thing. Nick Offerman woodworks. Number 4. Cooking. I totally get this.
Cooking, yes, cooking. Cooking is not just a skill. You are learning to cook for your family, friends, and someday, your future family. I know that meal kits like Factor exist today. Even though eating a pre-made meal is convenient for busy people, we forget how to cook. You guys know the anime, The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten? Man, who would want to enjoy a delicious meal from a girl who can cook? That was such a good anime, and we are still waiting on season 2. Oh yeah, there's a recent anime called Welcome to Japan, Miss Elf. The main character, cooks for the elf woman.
It's attractive to be able to feed your mate, to feed a potential family. Dude, cooking is so attractive. I just read 2 Anthony Bourdain books, and I was thinking, Anthony Bourdain is so known. The Bear? Oh, girls love The Bear. We're all buying expensive white t-shirts because of this guy. Matty Matheson, not a traditionally attractive man, but he's got zaddy status because the Mohawk knows how to cook. This one makes sense. If anything, I'm surprised it's at number 4. Makes me salivate for number 3. Number 3, most attractive hobby according to women. Playing instruments.
Oh, come on. Playing instruments? Number 3? I don't understand these. I don't understand these ratings. Cooking is more attractive than playing instruments. Some people, they learn how to play an instrument and they are either good or they are somehow bad at it. But it's at number 3? Nah.
My jealousy's bubbling up a little bit. I think this is a best case scenario, worst case scenario. And quite honestly, I'm surprised that cooking is not above playing instruments.
I know, right?
I think when someone sees, oh, playing an instrument, they're thinking John Mayer. They're thinking this guy's going to doodle on a guitar and he's going to Dominic Fike me a song like I'm in Euphoria or something. But guess what else is an instrument? The trumpet. Guess what else is an instrument? The tuba. I'm not saying those are...
Yeah, that's true, because if I recall, there was a guy who plays the trumpet. Yeah, he likes to play the trumpet around his family.
unattractive instruments to play, but a guy who's good at guitar, 100% attractive. A guy who's bad at the violin, maybe not. Being bad at an instrument quickly goes from being very cool to being annoying and douchey. Number 2, foreign languages. It's more of a thing than a hobby, isn't it? And I think we're getting into
Foreign languages? I mean, it's a yes and a no. I say it depends. That's why I say it's a yes and a no. What do you guys think about foreign languages being number 2?
into like Twilight novel arena of women imagining.
I mean, sure, you can learn a language. You can learn a language and you can speak that language. For example, Spanish. You can learn Spanish and travel to a country that speaks Spanish. Yeah, that's why I say it's a yes and no thing.
Imagining men that don't exist. This is the first one that I'm like, all right.
I'm even surprised that where's exercising and where's video games, or where's creating, or where's video editing, or drawing, or animation. I don't know. I think there are a lot of things that women find attractive with men's hobbies.
Okay, you're getting fooled. If some guy's like, oh yeah, like my hobby is learning foreign languages.
Yeah, he's wearing a mask.
He's trying to appear like he is something that he probably is not. Sorry, ladies, that guy does not exist. Unless you're Xiaoma NYC.
Yeah, that guy. I could be wrong, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is he American? He learned and traveled to China to speak Chinese. He pretended not to know Chinese until maybe 20 to 30 seconds.
You're probably lying. Guys, we've made it. We went through all of the non-attractive ones. We've gone through a bunch of the attractive ones. We finally reached the number 1 most attractive hobby a man can have according to women. If you do this, you're probably doing okay, gentlemen. And if you don't do it, maybe you should pick it up. Number 1 most attractive hobby that a man can have according to women is looking on Facebook Marketplace at old Japanese cars that are broken. All right, for real.
Oh, thank God. Okay, I thought that was real. Okay, good.
Though, the number 1 most attractive hobby that a man can have according to women is reading.
What? What the fuck?
Okay, I'm not mad. Well, kinda. Kinda. Okay. Reading? I think today there are a few women that find men reading books attractive. Yeah, there will be people who are interested in reading books, but today, people now read comics, mangas, and manhwas online. A person you are talking to can find interest in reading those three things. But I wouldn't say reading is the number one most attractive men's hobby.
Dude, this one's free. You ever heard of a library? This one's awesome. This one's easy. Easier than woodworking. Definitely easier than cooking. Cooking's a good one, though. Playing instrument, definitely easier than playing it. We can all do it. We just got to do it. Should I start sharing books that I'm reading with you guys? You guys want to start a book club? Should we do that? Should we start a Discord? Are we becoming best friends right now? Dudes, if you can prove to me that you read 16 books by my birthday, March 19th, I will buy you a pizza.
16 books? I can't read 16 books, but I can listen to 16 books using Audible or Speechify.
I'll do it, dude. I'll figure it out. Guys, let's get hotter together, dude. Let's make the boys smarter. We're bettering ourselves together. I'm surprised exercise didn't make the list, but I encourage
I know, right? I'm shocked.
you to do that too. I've been running lately and I love it. Read. Let's read, cook, woodwork, and let's stop marijuana.
Hey.
I love you.
Anyway, kitsunes, I'm out of here. Like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell for more upcoming videos. Until next time.